Now, if you've got any books or boxes, a bit like this, that are just plain colours, how about decorating them? And a good way to do this is by using stencils. And to start off with, you want to get some card. I've actually got some stencil card here. And you want to draw your picture onto the card. I've done a dragonfly because it's insects today, which seems perfect. And then the next thing is to actually cut out the dragonfly like this. Now, I've used one of these craft knives. Now, you've got to be very, very careful when you're using them and make sure you actually cut onto a piece of board underneath. Now, once you've done that, it's then ready to put onto your book. Now, I've got a dark blue exercise book here, and if I just put this into the corner about there, and then I've got one of these metallic pens, which I think will work very well on this blue book. Now, away we go. What you want to do is start off by just drawing around like that, and you can fill it in. Here we go. Fill it in like that. This pen's rather good because it's actually just got a slight purple tint to it. Just picks up in the silver. And the other wing over here. There we go. Fill that in. One more. And then the head. This is a fun bit here, and the tail. Just fill that in. And let's see how that looks. Right, if I just lift it away. Oh, there we are. Now, if I just hold that up, you'll see that really catches the light. That's absolutely wonderful. Great. Now, if you're feeling ambitious, you might like to have a go at a much bigger one. Now, over here, I've actually made a dragonfly, which I traced first of all onto the card, just traced the outline. And then I very painstakingly started to cut away with my craft knife to make the detail in the wing like that. It's a bit of a labour of love. But anyway, I hope it's worth it. Now, I've also got some spray paint here for speed, and this spray paint you need to use in a very well-ventilated room. So let's just see how it goes. Right, I'm ready to go now. Shake the can quite well, and here we go. Right. Now, start spraying. You want to do it quite gently. Now, here we go. Ozone-friendly spray, of course. I think that's just about it. A bit more there. Now, there we are. Now, that's using the spray, but if you want to have another way of doing it, how about with a sponge and a bit of paint? That seems to work quite well. Just dip the sponge into the paint. I've got actually some copper paint here, which I'm just going to, not too much, because you don't want it to run. So just make sure, and I'm just going to put some onto the tip of the wing, a bit like that. Just a little bit, just to give it a bit of extra colour. And I'll just put a bit more on the top, up here, a bit there, and a bit there. I think we just need a little bit more. Now, I think we've got enough, yes. Now, the moment of truth, we can take it off. Right, I've got some paper framing here, which I'll just pull away. That's so that the spray doesn't spray everywhere. And now, if I pull this off, here we go. Right, now I'll just pull this away. And there we are. Oh, yes. And that's wonderful. And the good thing is that you can use these stencils again and again.
Here's a handy hint for flesh colours on a pen and ink drawing. You ready? We need 3 colours to mix. Brush. 1 of red, 2 of red. Wash the brush, dry it off, and 1 of yellow. Again, wash the brush. And only about half a brush of burnt sienna. Call it brown. It's a darkish brown. About that much. Now, 2 teaspoonfuls of water. And you can use the water that you've washed the brush in perfectly happily. 1 and 2. Mix well, just like a recipe, isn't it? And I think you'll find that's quite a satisfying colour. Let's see. You would have been using a permanent marker or India ink for this. And if you want it darker or lighter, you just experiment, either put more water in or use more or less of the 3 colours that I showed you. There we are. It's as simple as that. Now it's time to have a look at your work in the gallery, and I'm so glad we started with the butterfly because we've got something quite interesting to show you about that. Such a delicate watercolour that, just the way to do a butterfly.
Oh, Tony, I love this one. It's wonderful. It's so textured. This ladybird, it's all scrunched up paper. It's been glued down with, of course, the very special black dots of the ladybird in the middle. It's lovely.
This, of course, is very clever. It's a mirror image, as you can see, using sequins and all manner of iridescent things. Very insect.
This is absolutely wonderful,
I
Tony.
agree.
Oh, it's just absolutely...
It's superb. The colour is excellent and the composition. That little boat seen just like that. It's very good.
Oh, he looks like he's crying, Tony. This little caterpillar.
He's a tramp. Look, he's got one of those little bags with his food on a stick.
Oh. This is brilliant. This, I would say this, Tony, has been painted on one side, then the paper folded. It's very clever to make a symmetrical image of the butterfly, perfectly symmetrical.
Hello, real snail shell here. And little pebbles. You see, they're encased in cellophane, which looks very insect-like, doesn't it? As we come out, we can see this is sort of spatter work, isn't it? So I suppose stencil and paint, probably a toothbrush with a pin or something like that to spatter. And now, if you'd like our address, here it is. Hartbeat, BBC Television, London W3 6XZ. And if you'd like, we'll show it to you again at the end of the programme.